to pick a winner. And after 12 rounds of action, Al, the three judges seated at ringside have an unenviable task of determining the new WBC welterweight champion.
An extraordinarily close fight in which you could flip a coin. And Danny Garcia was able to be more accurate with his punching, as you see him, while Shawn Porter was much busier and certainly landed a lot of punches.
Let's talk for a little minute before they read the cards off. We're here live, real time, 12:13 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, September the 9th, 2018. I think that Shawn Porter won the fight. Barely, but he won. It was a close fight. I would not be surprised if they give it to Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia's had that type of luck. Or maybe the roosters have come to roost, or whatever that fucking saying goes. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. What we talked about, meaning boxing fans who watch Danny Garcia and know Danny Garcia is a fighter, the same with Shawn Porter, was that the power was evident. But it was the activity and the will of Shawn Porter, in my opinion, that's going to get him the victory. You see what I'm saying? So even though Danny Garcia fought a good fight and he's getting better with each fight, it's been known for quite some time that Danny Garcia versus pressure fighters, you know, fighters that can throw more punches than him, they're going to give him some issues. So let's hear and watch the punch stats, because that's where I'm going to pause, and we're not going to be real time anymore. Because, okay, here we are. Let me turn it up.
And Keith Thurman as welterweight title holders. We're about to find out over 1,000 punches thrown, Al, as you take us through the show stats.
And this speaks to you about the fact that Garcia was more accurate at 46%, while Porter was much busier with 300 more punches thrown. But
you see that? You see that? Now, Porter landed, according to show stats, Porter landed 12 more punches, threw 300 more punches. Danny Garcia was more accurate in power punches and total punches. Danny Garcia, in my opinion, he did not jab enough, though. But even though, you know, Danny Garcia was accurate, it just wasn't enough, especially when you look at the fight and you see what Shawn Porter was doing. And then you got to understand that a lot of judges be dickheads sometimes. But if the judges do go for Shawn Porter, I'm with it. Let's hear what they have to say.
Ended up very close in terms of what was landed according to show stats. So it just demonstrates that they got to the same place differently. And as Keith Thurman, amongst others, waits to see who won, he has a very close victory over both these men. Errol Spence, the man that these two fighters would like to
looking like
face
somebody
next,
baby.
certainly probably admires the
What
work
the
ethic
freak should
and
he
what
be
they
on?
did in this fight. And he's wondering himself who won in this fight.
With the official decision, who will be the new WBC welterweight champion? You know who knows? Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Don Ackerman scores the bout 116 to 112. Judges Julie Letterman and Eric Marlinski both score the bout 115 to 113. In favor of the winner, he is now the WBC welterweight champion of the world, Showtime, Shawn
Got it right.
Porter.
The lifelong dream has come true.
He finally got it.
The coveted green WBC title was momentarily over the shoulder. Well, it is now over the shoulder of Shawn Porter, the new WBC welterweight champion. Unanimous decision. crestfallen Danny Garcia tasting defeat for the second time in what was a closely contested affair, Al.
Yeah, I think Danny Garcia
You could tell,
understands perhaps that.
You could tell Danny hurt just by looking at his face. I want to hear what he has to say. And they gave him the medal. I hate when they give him the medal. Damn, Danny. You could tell he hurt. Angel cool, though. But it was a close fight. You know, Danny overall is a better boxer, but is he the better fighter? You know? Let's listen to Shawn.
Did your entire life to obtain?
I tell people all the time, I don't make predictions. I made a prediction. Hard one to live up to. I said I wasn't leaving New York without this belt. I ain't leaving New York without this belt. God bless y'all. Thanks for coming.
How would you describe this fight? This was activity against accuracy, and you were just so active, more than 270 punches more that you threw.
Wow. Yeah, I knew he was going to be accurate. The game plan for me was to be accurate from the outside, show that I could win and beat him without roughing him up and getting him on the ropes the entire time. And we studied very well for him. We're ready for his hook, his wild right hands. He did a great job tonight. But I'm blessed, and I'm so appreciative to the WBC and everyone for coming out tonight.
You've shown us throughout the years the hard work and dedication, the myopic tunnel vision that you have.
Yeah.
Why did you set your sights on this championship and this title?
Because this title means a lot to me. It means a lot to boxing. It means a lot to the history, and I wanted to become a part of that. And like you said, the hard work that I display both in the ring on fight night and outside the ring in training, I got to get back to it. There were some things missing tonight, and they won't be missing in the next one.
Why did you watch the 87 tape of that great fight between Leonard and Hagler?
And he tried it. I knew it was gonna come into play tonight. And he tried to out-hustle me mostly at the end of the rounds. And his hustle game was up tonight. He did a tremendous job.
Sure, bro.
The power punches and the ability to keep that onslaught all night long. You said you got a little offended, I think, when I asked you, would you want to make this wild? And then after the second or third round, you decided, I better make this wild.
It wasn't necessarily about making it wild. My dad wanted me to stay consistent with the body work, stay consistent with the pressure. And I did my best to box from the outside and also on the inside. I think that was ultimately what got me the victory tonight.
Everybody always looks forward, so let's look forward.
Danny's face was broken.
Possibly Mikey Garcia. Errol Spence is behind me here somewhere.
Hey, I know they all here tonight. Hello, sir.
Oh,
I know
shit.
they all here tonight.
Hey,
and I'm good with it.
The same way that you called out Danny Garcia, I'm calling you out. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it on. You got the WBC belt, I got the IBF belt. We can unify. We good friends. I love your daddy, but let's get it on.
Hey, guess what, y'all? This is going to be the easiest fight to make in boxing right here.
What is your assessment of what you saw here of Shawn Porter?
I mean,
It needs
Shawn
to be
Porter did
next.
what he always do. Shawn Porter, he came forward, he was aggressive, and he came to fight like he always do. And his dad got him ready.
Look at
with
that height.
Barry Hunter. But like I said, I feel like I'm the best welterweight in the division, and I want this fight. I'm the IBF champion of the world. I'm a Earl Spence Jr. I'm the truth. And I guarantee you, I'm going to come home with the WBC belt and be the unified champion.
And would you like this fight next?
I definitely like that fight next. I love that fight for next year.
All right.
Hey. Do I look worried?
No, but you're much calmer now than when you came into this ring chasing Danny Garcia.
Yeah, he did a great job. Congratulations, man. See you soon, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Good deal.
All right, let's bring it.
Do it again. We got.
There you go. We have a lot to look forward there.
We got to do it.
Danny, tremendous
Danny
fight
broken right
this evening
now.
by you. The accuracy, 46% on the power punches. Your thoughts on this decision? Close decision.
First of all, I want to thank God. I want to thank my fans for coming out. I want to thank my team, my dad, Angel Garcia, my brother, everybody in my family, Al Heyman, Showtime. I thought I did enough to win. It was a close fight. I thought I did enough to win. The judges didn't give it to me. What can I say?
Let's go through a few things here. Were you hurt by any of the headbutts, and did it cause any problems for you?
Bust my head on the side right here.
Right, we can see that here.
And
your nose as well.
Yeah, a couple headbutts on my nose.
Did that affect the outcome?
Nah, not really. I was prepared for it, but it is what it is. What can I say?
You had to withstand this onslaught, but you knew what was coming. You know that he wants to make this into the fight that it became. And while you were much more accurate, he threw 270 plus more punches. How difficult is that when a guy is just relentless?
You know, he was throwing a lot, but it was just a lot on the inside. I had my defense tight, so it wasn't effective. I thought I landed cleaner, more shots, and I thought I won this fight.
What would you like to do and see have happen next?
You know, I don't know. I got to sit back, relax, and see what's next to me.
Danny, appreciate your time. Terrific fight.
Thank you. I want to thank all my fans around the world for supporting me.
All right. Morrow, back to you.
All right, Jim, thank you very much. The two gladiators.
I see Andre Berto or Devin Alexander or maybe a Luis Collazo next for Danny Garcia. In regards to Shawn Porter and Errol Spence, they got to make that fight happen. They already did this in the ring. See, it's like this, right? Even though it's kind of it's one of those rare type of things where I'm like it's a rare type of fight, and I'm not shitting on it because things like this have happened in the past in boxing. Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence is a fight that I would pay for and I want to see. But however, it does nothing for Errol Spence outside of lining his pockets. If he wins, people are going to say, oh, look, you know, you ain't fight Terrence Crawford or you ain't fight Shawn Porter. You fought a smaller Mikey Garcia where everybody knew you were going to win. In regards to Shawn Porter, if he don't fight Errol Spence or Errol Spence don't fight him, then what does he do next? Are people going to be calling for Shawn Porter versus Terrence Crawford? Terrence Crawford is fighting Jose Benavidez on October the 30th. A lot of people shitting on that fight. Let's go look at the 147-pound division. Keith Thurman is there right now. But it's known that Keith Thurman is going to take a tune-up. They're working on him. It's in the oven. It's cooking. Whether it's going to burn, whether it's going to have to be thrown out or not, you know, is it going to be a delicious meal? We don't know. But Keith Thurman versus Jose Zito Lopez is in the oven. It's cooking, you know. Here's the Showtime poll. 54% say Porter won the fight. I do, too. I think he won the fight. So we don't know what Manny Pacquiao's going to do. Amir Khan almost got knocked out earlier today. You might as well not even count him, especially with his affiliation with the Zone and all that. There's Errol Spence and, you know, so I'm thinking this, right? When you're a champion, you have to fight somebody ranked in the top 15 unless you unify, right? The mandatory is Yordenis Ugas. Do you think Keith Thurman, right now, Keith Thurman is going to fight Jose Zito Lopez? Let's say if that's on the undercard of Wilder versus Fury, which is going to be in November, likely December. Then Keith Thurman's next fight after that, if he beats Jose Zito Lopez, depending on what condition he's in, would be in about April or so. Shawn Porter can get that you guys fight in, and whatever happens with Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia fight the winner of that, and then Keith Thurman be available, and then who knows what's going to be going on with Terrence Crawford. So right now, I don't think people are going to give him shit if he gets his mandatory out of the way, because it really looks like, you know, that Mikey Garcia fight may go through. But however, it may not, because Mikey Garcia did ask the IBF for an extension to keep his IBF title, because they ordered him to have a deal done with his IBF mandatory at 135 Richard Comey by August the 30th. But what happened was they got an extension until September the 13th, which is this week. So we could hear something about that soon. But, you know, congratulations to Shawn Porter, man. You know, he held his ground, and now he's the A side. And it's a shame because it just was that feel that, you know, he wasn't supposed to win or they didn't want him to win. You know, but now he holds all the keys. And with his style, even Errol Spence will have some issues because he hasn't seen a style like that where somebody's going to be all up in his grill. But is Errol Spence more powerful than Danny Garcia? I think so. I think Errol Spence can fight at 160 one day. Shawn Porter has fought at 160 one day. I mean, before, right? I believe he did, like 156 or something. But his height limits him. Shawn Porter 158, yeah. And then he is it true that he beat Alexander Usyk in the amateurs? I've been looking for like some type of footage or anything. Please post it down below in the description box. But what we're going to do is, since the Superfly HBO card is still on, I'm going to watch this, and I'm going to get ready for the live stream and the post-fight press conference. I'm going to be able to stream back on my channel, this channel here, next week, next Friday. And we're going to stream after Canelo Golovkin next Saturday. But now what we're going to do is we're going to go watch the post-fight press conference and see if any good news comes out between now and then, and what happened with the fighters at the events. You know, the Charlos were there, Broner was there, Gervonta Davis was there, obviously Earl Spence, Keith Thurman. So we're going to go around YouTube, watch some interviews, and we're going to do a live stream and talk about it all. And then I'm going to upload that to this channel for those who haven't seen it. I'm uploading that to this channel tomorrow. But whatever. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.